All right, we're back. Guys, this time we're going to talk about ring rows because we don't program ring rows outside of like a modification, but today they're for everyone. So we figure let's spend a little bit of time talking about what it's like to do a ring row correct because it's not as simple as it looks. All right, and anybody who typically does ring rows as their modification can tell you that some people are going to learn that for the first time today. So back to my lovely assistant. All right, so Laura's going to demonstrate a ring row, and I'm just going to ask you to set up for a ring row. And, you know, what it looks like is she's pretty in line here, except that she's kind of got a hollow thing going on. Her arms are, her heels are on the ground. Her arms are extended in line with her shoulders, and she's not quite engaged in her lats yet. She's kind of got a protracted thing going on, but I'm going to say squeeze your shoulder blades together. Now the lats are engaged, and instead of just pulling yourself to the rings immediately, you're gonna press down on the rings and bring your chest to them. All right, and here's another thing to keep in mind. I know it's a lot of time and attention. I'm sorry. All right, I want you to go back into your setup, and this time you're gonna do it completely wrong. What I want you to do is lead with your chest. You're gonna lead with your chest and just extend. Look how extended she is here. She's not hollow anymore. She's broken at the hip, or I'm sorry, at the rib cage, and she's leading with her chest. Now for this next one, I want you to lay back again and kip with your hips first. So like flow your, yeah. We could slow that down. We could slow a video of that down, and you could always see that that the hips are going first, and then the body follows, which is no good. We can't have that. So when we do an RX version of a ring row, everything should be moving sort of at the same time, led by the engagement of the lats and the shoulder blades. Okay, so there are going to be some people today, some gentlemen probably, who are like, that's too easy for me, I won't do it. I refuse. So for for those people, we can throw a box into the mix. So Laura, why don't you set up for a box supported ring row? So what we look for with the box is that this might be slightly high, but we want the feet to be in line with the shoulders just at the outset of the movement while she's just sort of laying there. But if this, let's assume this looks good, engage the lats, pull or press down, good. As long as the rings make contact with the body, we are good, and this is a very difficult movement. Do one more. Good. Now some people are going to spend too much time overthinking the position of the hands when you're doing a ring row. You can engage the lats anyway, but we really kind of like that. You don't have to turn your hands directly over, right? Do an over the top grip. You know what I mean, Laura? It doesn't have to be what do we call that? A false grip. It also doesn't have to be straight ahead. A lot of times what works best in order to enable the lats is to kind of turn slightly sideways, almost like like your hands are facing each other. Just lay back into a regular ring row again, do what's natural to you. See how the hands are eventually going to sort of slightly turn out. We call this external rotation of the shoulders, engage the lats, and pull. Right? See how they end up sort of almost facing each other. All right, you can relax. Don't worry too much about your hand position. This is a 4-minute video. Say bye. Bye.